I've done it again, haven't I? Oh God, I just did a fantastic intro. Thank you, Tina. Hi, Tina. Hopefully you can hear me now. Anyway, should we try that again? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Zwift Run Channel. My name is Clive Finnimore, and tonight we are running, and now it sounds terrible. Maybe it's up too loud. I don't know what's happened there. Let's try it. Third time lucky. That sounds better. It was too loud just now, wasn't it? It sounds a bit crackly. I don't know what's going on. I was so prepared. I thought it was going to work tonight. I thought it was going to work. Right from the word go. I had plenty of time. Right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Zwift Run Channel. My name is Clive Finnimore, and tonight we are running the MyRun 500. It's got crackly sound, doesn't it? I don't believe it. I've got no idea why. We'll have to go with it. Anyway, what I did say at the beginning is I've just got covered in mud. I went down to do the chickens and ducks, threw a big stone on the floor, and it splashed all over me. So my coat down there on the floor is absolutely covered in mud, and so are my legs. So it's a bit of trail running tonight as well. Trail running training. Just going to change a camera view. I've done all this once, believe it or not. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. It's all going wrong, isn't it? I haven't even got my heart rate monitor here. It's upstairs. 1 second. There we go. Let's try again. For the 5th time. Right. Hopefully the microphone's on. The heart rate isn't connected yet, is it? Let's do pair. There it is. Is it working? Yes. God, I'm hot now, running up and down the stairs. Good evening, Tina Beard. Good evening, Jonathan Perkin. Thank you for joining me on the Zwift Run Channel. Tonight we're running MyRun 500 because it's time for a bit of elevation. Sorry about the distortion on the microphone. No idea what's going on with that. I was so ready tonight. So ready for this. I've had the stream set up for an hour. Would you believe it? I started, I forgot to do the introduction, I didn't turn the microphone on, I left my heart rate monitor upstairs, I got covered in mud. Tina says, are you poopling over tonight, Clive? Yes, I'm just doing MyRun 500, and then on completion I'm going to jump over to Tina's Tuesday social, which starts at 5:30 PM UK time. I believe Sebastian will be live streaming, so I'll end the stream at the end of this, and we'll jump over and join the crew over in the other run. I have also just sprayed some silicone spray under the belt on my treadmill, so hopefully tonight the belt won't stick. So I'm guessing at the moment we're just working it in. Ideally I wanted to strip it all down, give it a good clean, and then put the put the spray silicone on, but we've just put it on last minute, true Clive Finnimore style, and hope for the best. Good evening, Tiago. How are you, buddy? Bit of a frantic start here as always. But we've settled down. I think we're there. We've got the heart rate. The stream's working. Let's have a look what we're broadcasting in tonight. 720p tonight. Not quite 10, but we're getting there. Oh, I've just got to catch my breath. It's all that running around trying to find all the bits of equipment. Anyway, here we go. Let's turn the microphone up a little bit. Should do it. Anyway, we are running MyRun 500 tonight at 12% elevation. Currently walking the first 400 meters to get used to the elevation. And when we start the first section, we'll get up onto the balls of our feet and we'll start to jog. This is supposed to be, unless you run off at the beginning, like lots like to do, a disciplined, controlled effort, trying to keep our heart rate down whilst building the leg strength. Oh, let's try that a minute. Just audio input capture, microphone. Let's pick that one. I'm probably doing the wrong thing now. Okay, is that a bit clearer? I know why the microphone was up so loud at the beginning now. So hopefully we're now using noise cancellation, courtesy of Krisp, 1 hour a day free subscription. But that's sorted out, isn't it? That's better. You shouldn't hear the treadmill thumping now when we start running. Anyway, just gathering my thoughts. Bit of a frantic start. How is everyone? You had a good day? I've been at work today. What have we done today? We've been moving furniture around. So I feel pretty knackered tonight. Sideboards, chairs, dressing tables. Been at work, they've had the floor fitters in. So I had to move all the stuff out the dining room and then move it all back again afterwards. I also had to fit a new security coded lock on one of the doors. That was fun, especially when you drill the hole in the wrong place. Oh, Tiago's with me. 1 minute, I'll bring the other screen up. Oh, Tiago, yep, Tiago's joined me in MyRun 500 tonight. Cheers, buddy. So Tiago's just up in front of me there, mainly because I had to run off. Sorry, Tiago, I had to run off and get my heart rate monitor because I left it upstairs. I have to rinse it out after hard efforts and dry it in the airing cupboard. Otherwise it gets a bit pongy. So here we go then. Have we done it yet? In 100 meters, we'll start to jog. We'll get up onto the balls of our feet and we'll use the legs, the quads. If I get this wrong, it's just me. Quads and calves, something like that. If your heart rate does not go over 50, consider or if it does go over 50, consider reducing the incline. Nah, we'll stay at 12. I know my heart rate's going to get to about 160 by the end of this run. This run is an awesome way of judging your fitness if you do it regularly every week. You get an idea of where your heart rate usually reaches. So I'm usually around between 150 and 160. It has been hitting 165. So here we go then, up the arch we're going to go up to 5.5 kilometers per hour. By the end of this run we would have run about 500 meters and about 4.2 kilometers. And then I'm going to jump over with Tina and the gang to Tina's Tuesday social, and we're going to round it off to about 10. We'll see how we feel. Siri just came on for some reason. So far, by spraying the silicone spray under my belt on the MyRun, the belt's not sticking. But it generally does it when you go fast. Sometimes when you first start it, so far so good. Still needs a full strip clean though, I think. Yeah, so we're going to be climbing this hill for about, another 30 minutes or so. What time is it now? It's 10 past, so we'll be finished about 20 to 6, 20 to 6, quarter to 6. Tiago's a good, almost 2 minutes ahead of me, look. That's me faffing, isn't it, Tina? Faffing around at the beginning. I was so convinced I was ready tonight. I thought I was ready for about an hour. And the other thing that happened as well, just as we went live, is for some reason, my AirPods decided that they didn't belong to me anymore. And I had to reconnect them to my phone. No idea why that happened. I ran Monday Run Club last night, Group A. It was really tough. I only just made it with 2 minutes to spare to the treadmill, so I only just made it to the running time. And by the last set or rep, whatever it's called, I was pretty knackered. I even had to turn it into midi interval session because I couldn't maintain it to the end. I think it was dehydration and being tired last night. During the day at work yesterday, we had to rip up the old Lilo floor, which was stuck with glue. And we were doing that for about 5 hours. My arms are about 4 inches longer now, and I needed a new back. So last night, I was pretty knackered. Did anyone else hear the occasional crackle on the microphone? Or is it just my earpiece? Tonight it's actually 9 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Zwift garage tonight. 55% humidity. I believe by the end of the week the temperatures are dropping again across the UK, down to, I believe, -1 or 2 here in Cornwall next week overnight. So we're in for a cold spell. Better get all the logs ready for the log burner. make sure I start my car up 5 minutes before I need to leave for work to demist the windscreen. Might even have to dig a bag of grit out at work to grit the drive. I drove the mini tractor at work as well today, only out into the garden so we could get to the back of the garage. Still works. The garden's so wet at the moment though, I left big muddy marks right across the lawn. The gardener wasn't impressed. It'll be gone, it'll go away. Heart rate steadily climbing up. 127, cadence 164, elapsed time at 16 minutes. We are approaching the first kilometre done. Well done, Tiago, just up in front of me there. At least Tiago arrived on time, remembered his heart rate monitor. So hopefully I will be attending Film My Run now on a Tuesday night at 5 PM every week, because we need that elevation in our training programme. And I'm hoping that Stephen can amend the Thursday Film My Run to also start at 5 PM, because at the moment it's midday, isn't it, or midnight, something like that. So we'll be live streaming Film My Run Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you fancy coming and join me for a bit of elevation? You can always jump in now, and then we can jump over to Tina's Tuesday social on completion just to get the mileage up. Speed change up to 6 kilometers per hour. First one done. Tiago's heart rate 132. Very good, buddy. Very good. Check your form. As it says on the screen, settle into the new pace. We're here for 1 kilometre. Stand nice and tall. Get up on the balls of your feet. Relax your shoulders. Control your breathing. A couple years ago, we used to do this run every Tuesday and Thursday lunchtime, or 10:35 or 11 o'clock, something like that. But due to life-changing events and new jobs, unable to do the lunchtime or the morning one anymore. So we really need to get this one in Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. I was thinking about moving this one to 8 PM because I was going to have to do dad taxi duties and take my daughter to the theatre club in Plymouth. But as it happens, it actually doesn't start now for a couple months, so we haven't got to worry about that for a minute. So we'll keep it at 5 for a minute. If you're listening, Stephen, happy to keep this one at 5. Just set up another one for Thursdays at 5 PM. And then on Thursdays we can do Film My Run 500 and then go into the My Whoosh 5 with Stephen. I'm hoping my son runs later on as well, so he can let me know if the silicone trick has helped. Not only will it lubricate the belt, hopefully it'll flush all the dust out that's in there. Last night he nearly fell off the treadmill. Because when you were going fast, sometimes it would literally stop you in your tracks. Yeah, anyway, with all that chaos at the beginning of the run, just before I came up, I'm absolutely plastered in mud. My coat down there's a right mess. We put these plastic weights on top of the chickens and the duck enclosures, just as extra security to keep the lids down at night, stop Mr. Fox getting in there and eating them. And I threw one off in the rush, 5 minutes to go before the run started, and it just absolutely covered me in duck chicken mud, duck chicken poo mud. So I'm gonna have to wash my coat after the run. But at least they're in. However, I did leave 2 of the chickens out because they wouldn't go in. But they go in by themselves when it gets dark. So hopefully when we finish this run, when we finish with Tina, they're in their coop safe, and then I can lock them away. But it's still currently light here in Cornwall. I can still see the garden outside the window there. It will be handy when it's darker, lighter in the evenings. There won't be so much of a big rush between 4 and 6. Tina's just popped on a treadmill. Have you started running early, Tina, or are you just getting ready? So Tina's dropped in to watch us climbing this hill for 10 minutes or so before she starts her Tuesday run, when Sebastian live streams the Tuesday run. So you can jump on, have a chat in the live feed. I'll be joining them later on. Heart rate slowly climbing up there. Halfway through the second leg of this event, 1:36. Slowly climbing up. Gotta keep it below 150. I know it's going to go in over 150 in 7-kilometre one, but for now, we need to keep it down. Tonight's shirt of choice, Zwift Ladies Extra Large, as that was all that was left when Sebastian and myself purchased one. So Sebastian also wears a Ladies Extra Large Zwift running top. Ongoing joke between us. He bought a ladies vest running top first, a large one. I think it was quite close fitting. So when we got the t-shirts, we decided to go extra large. And they're more like a small man's. Yes, Tina, I saw it last night. Very good. Sebastian's set up a little introduction to his live stream, explaining what Zwift is all about. It's very good, take a look. There's even a couple of little Lego men looking at each other, I think, at one point in it. So far, the silicone spray has done the job, I'm pleased to report, but it is not a fast run, so it hasn't been tested properly. Tell you what, Sebastian's well prepared. He's even managed to secure himself and pick up a new deck and belt for his TechnoGym, just in case. Stephen's been running on a cracked deck now for about two years. Sebastian's ready for the change. And I tell you what, he's a superb TechnoGym engineer now. Looking at his videos and photographs of when he stripped his TechnoGym the other day. It'd probably be cheaper to fly Sebastian over from Germany with his deck and belt to do a change of mine and fly him back again than it is to get the official TechnoGym engineer here. Just over 100 meters to go into the next arch, when we will be jumping up to 6.5 kilometers per hour. By the way, this work is only 41 minutes long. You shouldn't need to drink, says Mr. C. Somebody asked me in the comments the other day, on one of the live streams, I can't remember which one it was, I think it might have been when I led the long run, the medium to long run, a couple of weeks ago, spring marathon training. They said, who is this coach that's told you all not to have a drink? I don't think that's very good advice. I always need a drink. I did explain, if you are watching, viewer, it was quite funny. I did explain it's an ongoing joke between us and Stephen. And Stephen always says you don't need a drink. Here we go then, up to 6.5. And then I'll have a drink. Oh, I've got it. So we've up to 6.5 now. It doesn't say the elevation climbed, does it, on the companion app at the moment, because we're in a workout mode. That's annoying. But when we finish this run and the normal data screen appears, it shows you the incline. So heart rate is now creeping into the 140s, 141, 142. Cadence 166. Temperature slowly creeping up here in the garage, 9.3 degrees centigrade. Feeling quite hot now. You might feel your calf muscles beginning to burn. It's all good, says the on-screen message. Jonathan, yes, hopefully. I have asked Stephen to plan it in for 5 PM UK time. It's currently at 11:30 and late in the evening, but I've asked him to put another one in for 5 PM. If he does, hopefully I will be live streaming that each week and running it. Could really do with 2 of these sessions weekly for myself, with all the trail running that's coming up towards the end of this year. Thank you for popping in, Tina. Tina's now starting her run. Tina's Tuesday social, 5:30. Sebastian will be live streaming it here on the Zwift Run channel. Double streaming. When we get to the end of this one, I'm going to jump over and join them. We'll finish this live stream and then we'll jump in and say hello to Sebastian. Cheers, Jonathan Perkin. Be good to have you along, buddy. Jonathan says he may be able to join us on a Thursday when Stephen sets up the new run before he has dad taxi duties at 10 to 6. I know that feeling, Jonathan. I'll remind him after this later on. He might have already sent the email. It just takes a few days for Zwift to set him up. Oh, the noise cancelling's working. I had a little cough then at the end of that sentence, and it didn't come out on the live stream. Just did another practice cough, just a test. Oh yeah, it does work. That's good. Drowns out the squeaking treadmill as well. So we've got 500 metres left to go of this set. Currently running at 6.5 kilometres per hour, 12% elevation, heart rate 144, cadence 167. Still under 150, which is good. I know I am going to go into it when we move up to 7 kilometres per hour. When, I don't know. Hopefully towards the end. And hopefully we'll keep it under 160 by the end. I'm going to control my breathing, keeping it nice and relaxed, keep that heart rate down, bringing in the oxygen, sending it around the body. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, after a year-long battle between me and Zwift HQ, asking if I can have, being cheeky really, having a verified badge, and being denied multiple times, telling me that I have to be a member of the Cycling Association and runners currently don't get them, and all sorts of other sort of reasons. 2 days ago, was it? No, last night, I received an email saying, after consideration, we've decided to award you with a verified badge. So I've got the little orange tick. I eventually persuaded them. So I think it was Greg. Greg from Zwift, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So stand nice and tall, says the on-screen instructions. This will open up your chest and allow your oxygen to flow into your lungs. My avatar will eventually start running when we hit 7 kilometers per hour. At the moment he's walking. It's a bit demoralising when you're knackered and running and your avatar's just strolling up the road. Good work, Tiago. Over 2 minutes ahead of me now. I'm guessing Tiago will also jump over to Tina's Tuesday social on completion. Up to 7 kilometers per hour at the arch, 20 meters time. Heart rate still just touching 140. We've got to keep it below the 150 now. Definitely below the 160 before the end. Up to 7 kilometers per hour. Trying to stay light on my feet. Bouncing up the hill. Well done, Tiago. Tiago's going to run on to 5k to make it 500 meters. I would normally run on to 5 kilometers just to round it off, but because we're joining Tina, I'll make sure I run. I don't know what it is, maths not working. So we're going to run about 4.2 here, something like that. And then if we do 5.8 with Tina, 6 round it off, minimum to make the 10k for the day. We'll see how we feel as we go along. Maybe we'll run to the end of Tina's Tuesday social. Just touched 150. Please stay below 160. Yeah, so now I'm running Zwift on a PC. We're able to put this graphics on maximum setting, which gives us shadows in game. It's all very exciting. We can see the shadows of the trees there on the ground, the avatar shadow. Also live streaming from the same PC. All thank you to Sebastian. Cheers, buddy. Managed to bring heart rate back down to 147. Tiago just said his treadmill only does 10% elevation. Hence, he has to run on to 5k to make up the extra few meters at the end. Treadmill I'm running on today goes up to 12, so we'll reach it a little bit quicker. We're getting this done, Tiago. We're getting this done. Just over 500 meters left of this bit, then 200 at the end. Still yet to get to the top of the hill, go round the antenna and come back down again. It'd be nice to run at 0 elevation when we join Tina's crew. She's probably doing an interval session, no, incline session herself tonight. However, she did do that last week, so she might be doing a bit of speed tonight. There's one of the faster runners going down the other side. That could have been Tiago, actually. So I think we've reached the top. Do we go round and go back down again, or is that a different route? I can't remember. We've still got 1.4 kilometers to go to the final arch. Just over 200 meters to go. No, what am I on about? It's not at all, is it? 400 meters to the end. Tiago's running on to 5 to make up his elevation. I'll be at the end of the event at 4.2. Yeah, but at all. One kilometre to go for Tiago. 350 metres for me. Good work, Tiago. Perkins says the event has a very long lead-in. He won't be able to make it on Thursday. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jonathan. Maybe when I change the Tuesday event to 8 PM, you could join me then. But that's not for a couple of months yet. Tiago says, thank you, Clive. That's all right, buddy. Thank you for joining. It's always good to have a bit of company in the run. I know this is not everyone's favourite event. Not many people like hills. I don't like hills. But we got to get them done to strengthen them legs up. Up to 8 kilometers per hour for the final 200 meters. Heart rate 151. Let's hope it stays in the 160. 100 metres. Tiago likes doing hills. That's good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. $50 meters. $158. We're done. There we go. Kept it under 160. Kept it under 150 for the majority of the run, and to the final, like, few hundred meters. Anyway, thank you for joining me, Tiago. Good to run with you, buddy. Thanks for chatting on the Zwift Run channel, Jonathan and Tina. Always good to have company. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday, isn't it? So tomorrow, Wednesday, it is spring marathon training at 6:30 p.m. UK time. That'll be with Stephen and I'm guessing Victoria. I think Stephen's still injured, so I'm guessing Victoria, however, I think they said last week that she wouldn't be here this Wednesday, so we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Anyway, whatever happens, we will be running the spring marathon training at 6:30 p.m. UK time, and then back again on Thursday for Tour de Zwift stage 5 at 5 p.m. for me, and then Stephen will be live streaming my whoosh at 6 p.m. or it will be Sebastian. We'll have to see what happens. Anyway, we're going to jump over now and join Tina and the gang on Tina's Tuesday social. Sebastian is live streaming, so check him out on this channel after this. Have a good evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Let's just log out, shall we? I'm picking up the Apple TV, look. Apple TV, is it? It's a computer. End run. FMR. Save. There we go. See you on the other channel. Take care. See you later. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.